Hey everybody, I recently bought a new piece of uranium glass the other day, and if you haven't seen my other video on uranium glass, it's a type of glass that was made around the 30s and 40s, and it was actually made with uranium and is radioactive. It glows under a black light. And some people say it's dangerous, some people say, it's just background radiation, nothing to be scared of, gives off the same radiation as, say, a root vegetable. So, thanks to my good friend Deb Twig, she has let me borrow a Geiger counter. So we're going to take a look at this Geiger counter. We're going to do a little testing on each one of these items. Then I'm going to turn off the lights and we'll turn on the black light and we'll see what happens. Because one of the theories is the brighter the uranium glass glows, the higher in radiation it is. So we will take a look at that. First, let's look at this Geiger counter. This is pretty cool. So what we're going to do is take this wand, you open it up, and this is the area right here that will sense the radiation. I'm going to turn it on, and each Geiger counter comes with some radiation in it, some type of radioactive material, and it's usually right behind this little black dot here on the side. So what you can do is to test it, you put your device right up to it, and you can see it is cranking. And so that's just kind of how you test, make sure it's working, and it'll also help you to calibrate it. There's a way you can take this whole case apart. These clips on the side, it's got two D batteries in it. And there's a screw in there, so you can calibrate it with the screw. Because sometimes what happens, batteries will die. There's actually a tube inside this wand that can also go bad, so you have to be careful with it. You can't be banging it around, because if you do, you could break the tube inside, lets the gas out, and then it won't work either. So first, let's try our root vegetable, because they say that this uranium glass gives off as much radiation as a root vegetable. So we'll put our tester on. Let's see what we get. Oh, a little bit. You go, root vegetable, look at that. Not a lot, but it does give off a couple pings. Then you kind of want to remove the wand. Let it go back to baseline readings. Next, I got a couple of these bottles. These also look a little green, because uranium glass is green. That's kind of hard to tell right now. It looks a little white on the screen, but it really does have a tint of green to it. These here you can kind of see a little more, but this one also looks a little green. So we're gonna test these out. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, so now we'll remove the wand. Let it get back to baseline. And let's test this one. This one's a little more green than the other one. Nothing. Oh, we got a little ping there, little ping. But that could just be some background radiation. Again, it's not really doing anything. Not like it did when we put it over here. See it cranking. So that's what we're kind of looking for, is for that meter to really move. Again, we'll let it get back down to the baseline. And the next thing we'll test is the plate. So there's the plate. We'll just set it right on there, see what happens. Well, we're getting quite a few ticks off of that one. I'm going to pull up the microphone and see if you can hear it. It's not too bad. I mean, you're definitely getting some more radiation off it than we are a root vegetable. Alright, so we'll take that off again. We'll let it get baked down to baseline. And the next thing we'll test is this juicer. Oh yeah. Definitely getting higher reading off of the juicer than we were off the plate. And again, once I'm done testing these, we'll get the black light out, shine a black light on some of these so you can see how they glow. Look at that. Alright, so we'll remove that and get it right back down to baseline here. Okay, next we'll test this glass. Make sure you don't knock it over. Oh, look at that. We're getting some good radiation off that. Oh yeah. Very cool. So you can see the uranium glass definitely has more radiation than a root vegetable. Whoever said that, don't watch any of their videos. They're an idiot. So let's take it back out. We'll get back down to baseline reading. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up to my phone. Let's see what the phone does here. Yeah, definitely getting some radiation off the phone. Kind of intermittent, but still more than a root vegetable. Alright, so now let's go ahead and turn off the lights and we'll check these out under a black light. So those are those other two pieces of glass. Not really too much glow going on there. Pretty much nothing. But then You get over to this one, and you can see the glow on that plate just turns green. Come over to the juicer and just look at that. That is just really, really glowing. That is so cool. And now our piece that has the highest, look at that. And it just glows like crazy under the black light. So that was my experiment with the uranium glass. Hope you guys thought this was as cool as I did. If you ever see uranium glass, the way you can tell is, well, you really need a black light. But without the black light, you can just see how they're see-through, but they got this nice green tint to them. But the black light is really the best way to tell what's going on. Yeah. Cool stuff. All right, hope you guys enjoyed.